Welcome to your weekly reading. This is Kristen with Sacred Soul Ascension, and today is Wednesday, June 30th. And the first card that's really wanting to come out is the feline, lion, the Lyran feline gateway, cosmic alchemy, sacred song, the eye of truth, courage, nurturing, and way showing. To see your way through all obstacles, all construction sites in your life, any place of energy conflict, tensions, where there's disruptions in your life, connecting into that cosmic alchemy, taking your consciousness higher, calling in the Lyran gateway, calling in the feline stargate, and ask for that courage, that strength, the empowerment to nurture yourself through the alchemy process, whatever you're dealing with here in this realm. Let us actually move to the oracle then. How is everyone doing out there? Is your summer going well? If you're in the northern hemisphere, the winter for our southern hemisphere people. I hope you're all doing very well wherever you are. Not in the ways of everything's fine, perfect, all right, but that you're accessing, that you're bridging your higher self into the form to connect with that way-showing strength, yeah? On how to move, how to choose, what's next, what's present. Let's see what oracle card just popped out here. Oh, two wanted to pop out. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So sometimes we feel like no matter our age that we are in this, that there's a rush, you know, we're behind, we gotta, or we're born in the wrong time, or there's a sense of like displacement sometimes. And there's this surrender. Trust the timing. Trust the wave. Trust the flow of your life. Trust your embodiment. Whatever age you are, where you are on the path right now, it is exactly where you need to be in this moment for your awakening. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So through that Lyran cosmic gateway, you know, there is this portal opening also to Arcturus, which is another stellar gateway for this crystallized healing, to really bring in these plasma waves from the Lyran gateway, from Arcturus, and to really receive that influx of plasma waves from these locales in our system, in the universe, in the galaxy. Ooh, okay. I'm loving this vibe right here. All right, we're gonna move into this Akashic Tarot. Let's see what cards we have to guide us for this week. The King of Cups, beautiful. I love that card with, you know, this deep cellular healing. It's a real compassionate king. These kings, it's the divine masculine. It's showing that there is this emotional intelligence, an emotional abundance, an emotional spaciousness, that there's been a lot of healing that's being done and that has been done. And there's this sense of there's a lot to give. You know, there's a lot to give from that space of inner peace and inner love, unconditional, that this king gives to himself, and therefore can really abundantly share that in the space, in the relations around him. Him being her, being we are him and her, you know, the masculine and feminine integrated. So we all have this divine masculine within us. Beautiful, beautiful, heart-centered, emotionally connected to the subconscious. This is a lot of cards here. I like it, but I'm gonna put it back in. Okay, there we go. So the King of Cups, we've got more water here. Then we have the Nine of Cups, whoa, with another king. Okay, we got a little battleground of kings here. Not necessarily a battleground, but at the bottom of the deck we do have a Two of Crystals, which is a choice card. Kind of a choice to balance, you know, to bring balance to your realm, to the spheres, you know, body, mind, heart, soul, family, career, health, you know, balancing these main pillars of our life. So there might be a sense of a bit of overwhelm here, and all this like deep healing that's going on. You might be feeling a little bit tired, a little bit underwater a bit, and that is very natural for these energies that I'm seeing here. So the King of Cups with the Nine of Cups. The King of Cups is looking towards the Nine. Like, what do you want? What is your wish? What is in your heart's desire? You know? What kind of love story do you want your life to be? These cups are about love, right? And I'm not talking about the Romeo and Juliet, like, love story, right? And it can be that. Include that, of course, into your great love story. This is like the love story of your life, right? This Nine of Cups, this king looking at the nine, it's asking, like, what is your wish? What do you want this life of great love to be for you? And what does that look like on the personal nurturance level? What does that look like in how you externalize that love? How do you give it to yourself? How do you externalize it? How do you receive it? When people give compliments, are you able to receive and say thank you? Or is it like, oh no, you know, you kind of excuse it away? Allow the giving and the receiving of love and really connect with the essence of the flow of the healing waters of your wish and your desire for, you know, this life to be fulfilled. You know, life is a huge love story, you know. Let it be that. Let it be this amazing journey of amor and agape and eros and all the different kinds of love. Let it be rich. Let it be deep. Let it be fulfilling. And then we move into the King of Wands. So there's this sense, okay, the Divine Masculine again. I feel like the last reading we did, it was around Father's Day, and the Divine Masculine was really, so the Divine Masculine, I'm not sure what Mars is doing. I think Mars is in Leo right now, so, which is interesting because it's this lion card, you know, representing definitely that lioness, that Leo, the king, the queen of the animal kingdom energy. This King of Wands, yeah, is wanting to really come out with that lion energy and this cosmic alchemy, the sacred song, the eye of truth, courage, nurturing, and way showing. Right? This King of Wands is a way shower, adventure, very spirited, very animated, yet very, you know, he's got that walking stick, and that's anchored into the ground. You know, he's grounded. This fire is not unharnessed or out of control. It's very channeled. This is a very channeled passion, very focused, very certain in the way that this king projects the intention for action. Very action oriented. Very adventuresome king. So when we get in touch with like this wish, this dream of the heart, of the soul, of the emotional body, it's like manifest it. And it's almost like with these kings, it's like instant manifestation. When you like really tap into what you truly want and desire, and you really connect with the energy like of creation behind that wish, life will see to its fulfillment. And that life is you. You will see to that fulfillment. So it's very cool, this like fire and water energy. I almost don't want to draw any more cards because I just like the vibe of this. But let us, okay? Let us clarify this King of Cups. The King of Cups with the moon, which is really interesting because behind the King of Cups, we have a moon, you know, in the illustration, and then we pull the moon card. So the lunar pull with this King of Cups, there has been a lot of healing. There's been a lot of like karmic story processing. There's been a lot of lessons that have been, you know, really felt and worked through. And there's been a growth in emotional intelligence with this energy. And it's beautiful. That's beautiful because the moon is reflective of the sun, right? And the moon is a part of our journey here on earth that keeps us in these lessons, right? This reflection of the tides of our life and of our lifetimes, whether you see that linear as past lives or, you know, in the present now as simultaneous lifetimes. That the moon, you know, is a realm of the subconscious, that when we bring the subconscious to light, there is a real sense of mastery over one's unconscious drives. And we become aware of what we do and why we do it. And some of the like trauma bonding, you know, that happens, you know, based on these wounds that happen through this lifetime that are kind of a reflection of what's happened through the lifetimes. So very interesting. I love that. So the Nine of Cups. Let's get a clarifier card. I kind of wanted to just stay on the surface and just enjoy the energy of those first three, but then it's like, well, let's see, you know, what's underneath. So with the Nine of Cups, we have the Ace of Earth, the Queen of Air, and the Tower. So there is this sense of a new beginning being offered to you, and there's a real sense of clairvoyance and like clarity that is required in this Nine of Cups refinement. So we have the Tower. So there is this kind of falling, breaking down of the edifices of your own mental constructs, your own way of thinking and of seeing and of building, you know, yourself up, or like the old dream, the old wish, those old seeds that you planted way back, way back. It's kind of like this tower is coming in to like bring you into a new vibe, to bring you into a new vibe with your wishes from this place now, from like the wisdom seat you sit in now. You know, some of the old dreams, maybe you've realized their potential and you realize, oh, You know, there's been a lot of subconscious programming inside of those dreams that actually what I manifested is a part of my wounded nature. And so, you know, this queen is really coming in, you know, to get you clear, to get you into that kind of clairvoyance, that clarity connection with your higher self, to really, you know, what is it that you want now? You know, dream a new dream. And this Tower card is coming in to make sure that, you know, you are really able to see through, you know, the physicality of the manifestations from the old you that created them. It's like, no, we're bringing it down. You know, we're changing things out completely so that, you know, this new energy can really take hold in your life, and that this next cycle that you're moving into, even, you know, just through the rest of this year, is going to be on very like fertile ground, you know, these new seeds where you're planting these wishes, and also like well advised from your higher self. It's not going to be this like wounded child, inner child, that's going to be, you know, wanting this thing outside of itself in order to complete itself. No, this like Nine of Cups is like from the inside out wish fulfillment, and that you really are the wish fulfilled. And then this Tower is going to ensure that you don't, that these foundations, you know, that the foundation is set, you know, that you're not building, you know, sand castles, you know, just like these childhood dreams that don't have like the foundation of the wisdom that you sit upon now, because you've lived some life. You know, as a child, you come in pretty naive, and you set out these visions, these fantasies based on Disney movies, you know, and then it's like, oh, but they don't happen the way, you know, and it's like, well, now, you know, from the wisdom seat, you know, what does a healthy home, a healthy life, you know, does it, you know, matter what job, what kind of job? It's like, it's the quality of the content of who you are and what you're bringing every day to the fulfillment of your life, of your life stream. Life's changing us. Life's changing all of us. And we're just going to clarify the King of Wands here. Be willing to be like, I don't want to say wrong, because it's never about right and wrong, but allow yourself to be surprised, you know? Let yourself be surprised by growth. And, oh, okay, and the King of Wands with the Ace of Water. There is a cup of love. We have two aces here. There is a cup of love being offered, and we have the Queen of Water on the bottom. So 2 kings and 2 queens. The kings are on the top row, the queens are on the bottom row. And there is this sense that the King of Wands with the Ace of Water, there is a real sense of readiness, like being ready for love, like being the love, and manifesting that, being like a messenger of it in this world. It's like, this is like Rumi energy, you know? I see, oh, I dropped it. Oh no, I dropped it. I can't find it. It's under my couch here, but it's this King of Wands, and the Ace of Water is, yeah, Rumi. I mean, the poet of passionate love for the mystery of life, and allow for the love story to be ever present in your days, and weave those magical waters of fire and water. There's a lot of fire and water here. Be surprised by the story. It surprises me, that's for sure. I kind of want to keep drawing cards. If you're with me, you're with me. Just the energy coming off the table right now is just like, has me in the feels big time. Let's see what the Mayan Oracle wants to say. It's very good. This tower energy, you know, let the tower work us. Let the healing be thorough. You know, it's not a pleasant feeling. Okay. It's just not. But then it feels real good. You know, it's like sacred waters of spirit flowing through and just illuminating us from within, the light of life and creation. It's like magnificent when we clean out layers and then we come out the other side and just feel so sparkly and fresh. Okay, Mayan Oracle. I love that it's being patient too. Thanks for being patient with me. I'm just kind of feeling like I don't want to move from the seat right now. Spirit's kind of anchoring me in. Okay, very good. Oh, Chuan. I think this is the death card. Let's look. Let's see what oh no, it's monkey. It's the monkey card. The qualities are innocence, spontaneity, inner child, humor, artistry, monkey, trickster, disruption, and transparency. This feels like the tower energy. Okay, so play with it, have fun with it. Like let life, let the ride, you know, it's bumpy, but let it be enjoyable. The symbols are the dolphin, monkey, and throat chakra. The shadow wisdom is being too serious. Issues of speaking your truth. Misuse of humor, insensitivity, and sarcasm. So this reminds me of, you know, this Queen of Air too, you know. Speaking your truth. This Queen of Air definitely speaks her truth. She's a very strong communicator and is a bit like emotionally just doesn't really get into the emotions, isn't like too caretaking of other people's emotions. She's like just very honest, very transparent. The shadow transformation is lighten up, speak your truth directly, be vulnerable, be sensitive, and open-hearted. We can be all of these things. We can speak our truth and be vulnerable and sensitive and open-hearted. We don't have to send out like porcupine quills, right? We speak our truth with sensitivity, with open-heartedness. Accept life's disruptions with good humor. Reassess your sensitivity by healing your inner child, which is a lot of what this King of Cups and Moon energy is telling us. The meditation. I am the crystallization of sunlight in laughter. I am the crystallization of sunlight in laughter. Affirmation. I am an innocent, open-hearted, transparent, divine child. Yes, you are. Yes, we are. I am an innocent, open-hearted, transparent, divine child. It's so beautiful. I love the color of this. It's very much, you know, in this realm of the Queen of Air in the Tower. Beautiful. And then we'll pull one card from the Dreams for Society deck, and then we'll call it a reading. see what the affirmation. You leave your love imprint everywhere. You leave your love imprint everywhere. That is so what that King of Wands is communicating with that Ace of Water that fell. And I don't know where it went. It really disappeared. That's that roomy energy. You leave your love imprint everywhere. Let your life be a love story. Ooh, I love that. Thank you so much for this reading. I feel I've enjoyed it. I hope you do too. If you want a private reading, a personal reading, we meet on Zoom for these, and you get the recording for the reading. They last about 90 minutes, and yeah, you can just contact me. You can send me a private message. You can send me an email, k@sacredsoulascension.com. And yeah, I'd be happy to, support your narrative, whatever you're going through, to illuminate some of the, higher potentials for your moment, this moment in time in your life. So thanks for being here, and I will see you sometime soon.